Welcome back to the Junkman. Everybody, it's me, the Junkman. Guess what? I'm coming back at who? You! Yes, I am coming back at you. You're all excited right there. What are we going to do today? Well, we're going to take a trip back, mostly to the 80s, maybe into the 70s, and look at when superheroes, or your movie screen heroes, or even TV screen heroes, came to your local mall, or maybe your local car dealership. Sometimes they like to show up there. We're talking of personal appearances of people like Darth Vader, the Hulk, Skeletor, He-Man. You know, these was usually some guy in town, some local car wash or dealership, or some grand opening would throw somebody, a couple of dollars to come dressed up like someone you saw from television or the movies. And as a little kid, it was very exciting. I remember going to a parade, seeing He-Man, Skeletor, Orko, and maybe some others, all on a big float standing in front of Castle Grayskull. And I was so excited. I just couldn't hide it. And the thing is, that wasn't even the best part of the parade. Yep. V showed up. The characters from V. Not Mark Singer or none of the main guys. Just people dressed in the V costume or the uniform they had. And man, it was exciting. It was exciting. I remember going to a mall when I was really little to see Darth Vader, Chewbacca, and I think a Jawa. I just had a little flashes of memory of that, and I bet they looked horrible. But we're going to look at some pictures taken from the 70s and 80s of kids meeting their heroes. Sometimes it looks pretty darn good. It looks a lot like them. Sometimes it looks horrible. Sometimes like, dude, did you even try? Did you even try? So, not only are we going to look at them, we're going to rank them. We got our rank here, S through loser. S is satisfactory, star, the top of the heap, if you will. And then you got A, which you know what A, B, C, D. And again, loser, where people didn't even seem like they were trying. So, let's magically change the screen. Okay, first let's look at this Spider-Man one down here. Look at that. It looks like it's at maybe some kind of local comic book store. I'm not really sure. It doesn't look like really of a mall. They got some Spider-Man posters on the walls. That's cool. The worst thing about this one is, and I see this with a lot of Spider-Man ones, is you can see its bulge. I don't want to see a spider bulge. Sorry. But overall, it's not a bad looking costume. It looks more like the live action television show. Well, right now we're going to put him at a B. I think a B would really be a good one there. Let's see what else we got. A Cookie Monster. Yeah, that's Cookie. I wasn't sure who that was either. And believe it or not, it's Cookie Monster. It looks like Big Bird's hanging out there too. But I wasn't really big on seeing the Sesame Street characters. I did go see Sesame Street on Ice one time, and Ernie grabbed me by the cheek and did like that, or touched my face or something. That's all I remember. But to be honest, this Cookie Monster looks pretty darn creepy. I think it would scare the crap out of me if I was to meet this Cookie Monster. So I'm gonna have to put him in the D. D. I don't think it's a good Cookie Monster. It doesn't look that furry. I think they could have done a lot better than that. And here's another Spider-Man one, and they're hanging out with some old folks. These folks took their kids to see Spider-Man, and after Timmy got his picture taken, they were like, hey, can we get a picture with you also? Or either that, or they were proud of their son who dropped out of college, who finally got a job acting. Showed up in his Spider-Man costume. He's like, Mom, my dream of an actor is going to be real. Vince's used car lot just hired me to play Spider-Man. This is a major role. Well, they're proud. They're so proud, Grandma couldn't even put down her cigarette. This just screams 70. It makes me laugh, so I'm going to put it about a C. Captain America. That's right. Captain America's got his shield and everything. Where is this Captain America's picture at? I just saw it. It's not a bad looking Captain America, He was kind of a low-tier character back then. You didn't really hear much about Captain America unless you were into the comics and stuff. He had an awful, I think, movie in the late 80s or something that was nobody even talks about. It was pretty awful. I don't even know if it got released, but it looks pretty good. It's not a bad looking costume. I'm gonna put him at A. Just doesn't look very fit for a superhero. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, this one. Oh my god, this guy. This is Ted, the local bodybuilder in town. They were like, hey, we got a grand opening. Why don't you throw on some green makeup? We'll put an ugly wig on you, and we'll tell people you're the Incredible Hulk. Well, the only thing he is incredibly stupid looking. This is horrible. It doesn't even look like he's trying. I mean, he's got a good body for Hulk, and I guess they're going more for the Lou Ferrigno era Hulk instead of the comic book Hulk. But no, I don't like it. It looks like he didn't even try. It doesn't even look like. The makeup looks horrible. I'm going to put this one in the loser section. Yeah, I'm going to give him a loser section. Yeah, he's got a good body, and the mom's probably like, ooh, look at there. Look at the Hulk. He looks good. I wonder what his phone number is. But no, I'm not. Looks like the local bodybuilder in town. Probably went there to try to meet girls. Let's see which one's next. This is the Chewbacca one. That's right, everyone's favorite Chewbacca. It's a little dark. Not really a great looking Chewbacca. This has to be the 70s. The bandolier strap looks like he just got some kind of old army bullet strap and put on. I don't think it's a very good looking Chewbacca at all. I think even by that time period they could have done better. It looks... I'm not going to put in a loser. And why ain't I going to put in a loser? Because the kid in the photo is wearing a very cool Honda shirt. I think it says Honda. I guess it's got a motorcycle on it. So that saved the picture a little bit. One of those iron-on shirts, man. We all had those ringer shirts with the collar, a white shirt with the collar was a different color, like blue collar and blue around the sleeve, and an iron-on picture, man. That brings you back to the 70s, doesn't it? But I'm going to stick him in the D column because that's not a very good Chewbacca at all. No, it's not. Let's see what we got next. Another Hulk. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of impressed with this Hulk. It's not that bad looking. These are black and white photos, so it's hard to see really well. It's got a guy in the background wearing a hat that says 6071. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's in costume or not. It's got another kid over in the corner. Looks like he's dressed in MASH outfit. Or I hope no kid was dressed up in MASH. The kids look excited. His hair looks like it's really hard and crispy, but it doesn't look bad for the time. It kind of looks styrofoam, but it looks like a good effort, so I'm going to put him in C. Then we got another Darth Vader, and this one is actually a really good looking Darth Vader. It's got the silver right here. You don't see that much. Every time somebody does Darth Vader, it's in all black. This one's actually got the silver, which it sounded like, was it silver in the movie? I can't even remember it so good. This one's got light up features. This looks better than some local guy dressed up. This looks like it was sponsored by 20th Century Fox or Lucasfilm or something. This looks like a really good outfit. I'm really impressed with this Darth Vader outfit. So that's right, satisfaction. Yes, that's probably one of the best. Plus you got some vintage Empire Strikes Back poster in the background, but I'm not judging that. I'm supposed to be judging the costume itself. And here's another one, the Joker. The Joker, this has to be 1989. Joker, Batman figure. Remember 1989? Everyone had Batman figure back in 1989. The kid's wearing a Joker shirt. You don't wear a Joker shirt to go see the Joker. You just don't do it. But I don't like this Joker. It's like one of those makeup kits you get around Halloween time at the 7-Eleven. I would give him an A for the effort, but I'm not here to judge by the effort. Again, this looks like just the local car salesman guy. This is probably a car lot, and they said, okay, whoever don't sell enough cars this week, you're going to have to play the Joker. And it's like, oh, man, come on, buy that Pontiac. I don't want to be the Joker. But he got caught. He had. I'm not going to make, let me see. I'm not going to make him a loser because his costume does look pretty good. I'm going to give him a D. No loser there. R2-D2 hanging out with this little girl. Now, I don't know if this is an extra tall R2-D2 or an extra small little girl. I'm not sure. I looked at it. And if you look behind her, there's the drawing and painting of the Star Wars heroes, which is kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool hanging up there on the back wall, I have to admit. But I'm not here to judge it. I'm here to judge this R2. It's not a very nice looking R2. I mean, it looks better than anything I could do. But if you compare it with R2 in the film, it doesn't look that good. But again, it's one of those A for efforts. I'm not going to knock off a whole bunch of points because it looks decent. Again, it doesn't look much like the film. And it probably doesn't do anything but stand there. I doubt it moves or anything. I could be wrong. But I'm going to put it in the C just because it looks like it took a lot of time to make. So, they didn't just throw it up willy-nilly. The next one is another Spider-Man one. We got a lot of Spider-Mans on this list. And this one's sitting with probably one of the ugliest kids I've ever seen in my life. And straight 70s. He is wearing he or she, I don't know what it is wearing a Spider-Man shirt. And like I said, I don't like to see people wearing the hero shirt when they go see him. But I understand, you're a kid, you're excited, you can go see Spider-Man, you're like, I got to wear my Spider-Man shirt. And luckily, the kid's sitting in Spider-Man's lap, so I don't have to look at a spider bulge. So that helps out some right there. It's a good looking costume, not a bad looking costume. Actually, I think it's a little better than the other one we looked at, or at least the photo of it is. So I'm actually going to stick it in the A column. I'm actually going to stick it on the A column. Here's another Spider-Man one, and this one's hard to really see his costume. He's holding up a kid that's dressed like Spider-Man too. Why do you want to dress like Spider-Man? I don't like when you wear a shirt to go see Spider-Man. This guy dressed like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's holding up. Let's be honest, this picture is creeping me out. It looks like some dude dressed up like Spider-Man and kidnapped this little kid dressed like Spider-Man at Christmas time, Halloween time. This just looks weird. This whole picture, and there's got a Raggedy Ann behind. Somebody dressed up like Raggedy Ann on purpose. I hate Raggedy Ann. I hate this picture. I hate looking at it. I'm putting the loser column. Again, I can't really see the costume, but it looks like he's kidnapping a child. So he's going, I don't know what the rules are. Here is Darth Vader. A sloppy job. Now, we looked at other Darth Vader that landed in the S category. This one's not getting the S category at all. Look at the plate. Look at the plate around his chest. That is horrible. Look how big it is. Why? Why did they make it like that? Well, let me zoom in on it. And look at that. Look, he's got a big metal piece on his crotch. I don't understand this one at all. This is work. I mean, they started out pretty good. Helmet. I probably just bought a helmet. Looks good. But he decided to make his own Darth Vader. He's like, I'm going to improve the look. Oh, screw Lucas. This looks scarier. No, dude, you're getting a loser on that one for sure. That is pretty bad. And we got another one. It's kind of hard to see this one. This is Darth Vader on some kind of stage. It looks like a really good costume for Darth Vader. Let me zoom in. I wish that this little kid at the bottom of the picture that looks like I don't know. I don't think he is, but his head looks like he's a dwarf or something. But a little person. I think that's what we say nowadays, little person. He looks like he would be cast in the movie Under the Rainbow just by looking at his head, but I could be wrong. I can't really see the costume. It doesn't look bad. I'm gonna put in the B just because I can't see it that good. And let's go down here. Ooh, Battlestar Galactica. Now this is cool because it's a little unique. It's not something you see all the time like Darth Vader and Spider-Man, so that's cool. It actually looks pretty darn good. They're at a place that sells souvenirs, so maybe this is some kind of theme park. So this is more an official somebody. This ain't just somebody showing up on the weekend at your used car lot. So this one's pretty good, and I'm actually going to put that one in satisfactory condition. Why did I say condition? And here we go, Batman and Wonder Woman. Almost said Robin. This is 1989, of course. It's the Keaton Batman. And this one I have two to judge in one photo. And Wonder Woman's wearing some Daisy Dukes, so that gets you some points right there. But you know, I can't. Here's the feeling I got. This guy wanted to dress up like Batman. He liked the movie. He saw that there was a new gas station opening up, and he said, "Hey, let's go down to the 7-Eleven. I'm going to dress up like Batman and get my picture taken with the kids." And you know, his wife said, "Well, I'll be Wonder Woman." And he probably said, Wonder Woman's not in the movie. She's not in the Batman movie. And he had to drag his wife along. So, I mean, she looks like a good Wonder Woman. I'm only going to rate Batman. If you look at his face, he actually has a good Keaton look. I was actually surprised. He actually has a good Keaton look. And I'm actually going to put him in the A category. I'm going to put him in the A category. Then we got another Captain America. This one just looks homemade. The shield's good. I give him credit for the shield. Again, the shield looks good. It don't even look like his mask is on straight. Looks like he's having fun. I'm not going to give him a loser, but I'm going to give him D for sure. Here we go. A fat ape from Planet of the Apes. Big, fat belly Planet of the Apes right there. He didn't even have time. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't even color. He could at least put some black around his eyes. That's not blackface. If you put black around the eyes, just around the eyes is okay. And made it look a little better. He didn't want to do that. I'm going to put him in the loser category because all he had to do was step right there. All he had to do, buy some of that makeup that the football players used. I don't know why they used them. And just do that. That's all he had to do. He could have picked up some dirt and just did this. But no, he wouldn't take that much effort to do it. So although the mask looks okay, if he just did this, I would have put you out of the loser category. But I can't just for that. Here's another Spider-Man one. This Spider-Man's sitting with two kids that's wearing Mickey Mouse shirts. I don't know why they're wearing Mickey Mouse, but they are. They got this one kid on the. Look at his hair. Look how chopped up his hair is. You know what they say? Never let your mom cut your hair when she's mad at your dad. That's why. That's right there. I can't really see the Spider-Man, so I can't give him a good grade. From what I can see, I'll give him a C. Let's see what else we got. We've got another Spider-Man sitting down, big spiderweb, I guess, behind him, and a kid wearing a bowl on his head. But I'm not here to judge the kid. If I did this whole video just judging the kids in the pictures, oh, it'd be a lot more fun. I don't know why the Spider-Man is wearing a necklace. I don't remember in the comic book. I don't remember on the Electric Company. I don't remember in the live-action show him wearing a necklace. I could be wrong. Just Spider-Man doesn't seem like the type to have bling. I just don't like that. Take the necklace off. Maybe this kid gave it to him, but since I don't have any backstory, I'm gonna give him a D. Now we've got another here, kind of a black and white picture, and this is some creepy looking stuff. You got a Robin with a jerry curl. Yeah, Robin with a jerry curl. And you got one of the scariest, creepiest Batman I've ever seen in my life. There's no way that kid is smiling on purpose. I don't know what's going on but this is creepy. This is that Batman. And you could buy a Batman mask, I'm sure, pretty easy. It's just creepy. I don't even want to talk about it and look at the picture anymore. So let's go on. We've got another Darth Vader, and being that I rank Darth Vader so much, I'm not gonna rank Darth Vader in this picture. I'm gonna rank the Imperial dude next to him. How often do you go somewhere and see the Imperial dude? I've seen Jawas, I've seen Chewbacca, I've seen R2-D2, I've seen 3PO, I've seen Darth Vader. Never see anyone at one of these places dressed like an Imperial officer. I like it. It looks good. I know the little Purina Child logo thing is a little big. It's a little too big. Calm it down a little bit. But overall, he's got a good posture in the photo too. I'll give him. I mean, this is back when you couldn't just watch the movie and pause it, and you had to really go by pictures when you're making your costume. I like it. It doesn't get sad. I'm going to at least give him a B. I'm going to give him a B on that one. And here is Frankenstein. That's right, everyone's favorite Stein. Frankenstein, one of the best looking dressed monsters. He is a monster that wears a dinner jacket, so I'll give him that. But guy just threw on makeup. Now, if you look at his hands, it does look kind of creepy. He just threw on a mask. I mean, I think I said makeup. He just threw on a mask. It looks good, but it looks like something anybody can do. So I'm going to give him a C on that one right there. We got another Hulk, and this one's big. It looks fuzzy. I want to hold it. I want to hug it. This thing looks awesome. Although it's cheesy and looks big, but it's stepping away at least from the Lou Ferrigno look. It's not a human look. It looks more like a comic. And it just looks like if you saw it in person, you're like, I've got to touch that thing. I've got to touch it. I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a B because it looks like a lot of fun work on that one right there. And then we got, you guessed it, Skeletor. And I don't know, it looks like Skeletor's in line to buy toys with the kids. They don't look like he's there to see the kids. He's like, hey, we're going to get our picture taken. We're going to buy a Castle Grayskull. He looks like he's just there shopping. The dude behind him looks like he works at the toy store. It looks like he's, hey, Skeletor, move out of the way. I'm trying to stack these games. But it's not, let me zoom in on it. It's not a really good looking Spider-Man. It's not a really good Skeletor. You could say maybe for the time period, but I don't like it. It's just, he looks kind of sad too. I know I shouldn't judge it that way, but I don't like it. But I am gonna give it a D. I'm gonna put it in the D column. Next up, we've got another Darth Vader. This one's not too good. I like the photo though. The little kid shaking Darth Vader's hand, even if he's probably terrified of Darth Vader, scared of him. I just like this photo. It's a good, Star Wars photo. A little kid, Darth Vader shaking hands. So I'm gonna put it in the. Let's see what I'm going to put it in the C column, although they look like they're in an empty gymnasium, and that kind of bothers me right there. We've got another Batman, more Adam West type Batman. This is the kind of thing a dad dressed up like Batman because he thought that's what Batman is. To a dad, he's like, this is what Batman is, the blue campy costume. And that kid's probably like, put me down, Dad. That Batman's square. I don't like that Batman. I want the Batman from the comics, from the Super Friends cartoon. But he got that one. And that kid doesn't look like he's having fun at all. But it's a decent looking costume enough. We'll put it in the D column right there. We've got two Chewbaccas here. Now, again, I have to rank them both. But they are horrible. These are horrible looking Chewbaccas. I mean, look at the little Chewbacca first. Look at the face on the thing. It's horrifying. It's a thing of nightmares. And then you got the big one here. If I saw these two at a meet and greet at a used car lot, I would shoot them and tell the police I thought they were a Bigfoot, just so we wouldn't have to look at them anymore. They look horrible. And it's two of them, so they're doubly getting loser. They're going in the loser category, without a doubt, right there. We got another Hulk, and this one is another one that's big and foamy looking, and I love this one. I know it's not great. He's smiling. Kids like that. The eyes look a little creepy. Let me zoom in on the eyes here. The eyes look very creepy. Could have put green paint, but it's not as bad as the Planet of the Apes. I kind of like this one. I'm going to stick it up in the C category. We don't have many A's. How about that? We've got one more. Look at this. Many faces. Look at this. This is awesome. This. If I saw this, I don't care how old I was, this thing would have been impressive. I would have loved this thing. This thing is awesome. This is one of the best looking. Even by today's standards, you don't see anything like this. I've never even seen anybody dress up like Many Faces. This is awesome. I love it. And it is, without a doubt, where did it just go? I lost the picture. It is, without a doubt, going to the S column. It is awesome. You know it's awesome. Anyway, that's it. We ranked them all. We only had 3 S's, but that's only 2 A's. Only 2 A's, and we had a lot of losers. A lot of people who just didn't put the time and effort in. They were just trying to make a quick dollar or get some chick phone numbers. But tell me in the comments, do you remember this? Do you remember when your local mall or your local used car lot would have these people and you do a meet and greet? It was kind of exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. It was kind of exciting. Even if you knew deep down they wasn't the people from the movie or the TV show or the comics. It was still a lot of fun. And most of the time, you got a free hot dog. And that's worth it right there. I don't care if you get to see Darth Vader. I don't care if you get to see Batman. I don't care if you get to see Spider-Man's bulge. If you get a free hot dog, it's worth it. Believe me, I'll look at a lot of bulge if it means I get a free hot dog. Well, let me know that and more in the comments below. And as always, thumbs up on my content. Subscribe to the channel. We'll talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.